Guys, welcome to Karen's Corner. Today I want to start in this new art journal. It is an art journal because it says so. This is a very cheap art journal, the cheapest that I have. Well, I've made some junk journals, those were cheaper. But this is the cheapest that I've ever bought. It was $1.99. It's that store, The Action, that we have in the Netherlands. And they had art journals for $1.99. So I had to buy two of them. The cover isn't that sturdy, so it's gonna wrinkle and tear probably, and I don't know what. But the pages are really sturdy. And they have wrinkles, I wanted to say. Structure on one side and it's smooth on the other side. I have no idea, is this aqua paper? Watercolor paper, I mean, yes it is. Well, it's apparently watercolor paper. So I want to try and just let go in this art journal. It's really weird that I have to have a cheap one for that, because that just doesn't make any sense. But, you know, for €2 you'd think, if it goes wrong, it's not that bad. If pages go wrong, I just keep going until they are right. So, oh well, I've just got one page that I really don't like. And the fact that it's so ugly, I really like. So, years back, I started out with making cards, greeting cards. And they were always nice. And nothing was crooked, or it was always nice and straight. And it took me a while to start stamping, because I stamped all the cards a bit, you know, a bit like that. Not straight, but a bit like that. And I just stamped all over the place. But then I cut it out in a nice little triangle, a little square or rectangle, and put it right straight on the card. So that's how I work. So it was really nice to let go and, you know, start stamping not really straight, but a bit crooked on purpose. Anyway, I have this over here because then I did a workshop with Diane Reevely. It's been years, and we got this brand new art journal from her, and we had to start with spraying because we used dilution sprays. And you can still see a little bit over here, the dark part. You had to spray on the cover. So everyone, oh, no, my new journal. And then you had to spray inside. I must have it somewhere. Oh no, I've got two pages that are really ugly. This one is really ugly. Okay, anyway, you had to just spray on the page. And I had this signed by her, so now it's an art journal page. But that was 2013. That's the year I learned to let go. And you even had to tear out pages, part of pages, and spray on some pages like this. And then she said, okay, now your book is ruined. Nothing can go wrong. Can't get any worse. And that was the moment when I learned to let go a little. So this is actually what I want to do. So I've been trying this. I made this with a friend of mine. This is something that I find hard to do. I'm going to explain. Because what I want to say is that all my pages are filled. They are all one color and, well, or more colors, but they are all, even though they're very busy, they're completely filled. There is not white on the page, except for the quotes. But it's completely filled, as you can see. That's how I art journal. I love to use my dilution paint and just make everything in bright, nice colors. So what I just showed you just in the other journal, which I apparently do every now and then, but not when I'm alone. That's the trick. I haven't done this on my own. My friend works a lot like that. I haven't. I just want to spray on the page and put some paint on it and just randomly stamp on it and just make a random page with lots of white still on the page. That's new for me. So that's what I'm gonna try. Now first let me take this off, because that's gonna bother me. There's even a pocket in here. $1.99. The Action is insane. Okay, so I'm just going to start with page number 1. That's this. Now normally I'm going to use sprays, and I have a box for that, but I want to use both pages, I think. Yes, I want to use both pages. So for that I have huge pieces of paper. Let me first see. I want bubblegum pink, of course. And maybe some yellow and turquoise. Turquoise is over here. Well, those three. Not even sure if I'm going to use all of them, but those colors. Let me just put this on my desk and protect it from all the sprays. wil blijven staan. It's not working, is it? Okay, come on. Okay, so I think my desk is protected now. I hope. I can get this stuff everywhere. So I'm just gonna start with pink. And I took out some stencils and I'm just gonna... Dots. I need dots, but these are... Nope, it doesn't matter. Just dots. Do I have other dots? No, it doesn't matter. Do I have other dots? That one doesn't want to stay. You know what? I'm just gonna use this. I'm just gonna use that. I had this taped on with a bit of washi tape and it doesn't want to stay like that. So it's probably gonna fall again. Let's be quick then. So I want a bit of pink. And I want a bit of... That's a lot of pink. Okay, I'm just gonna do this over here. I wanted to say I'm gonna clean this somewhere else in my journal. I haven't used sprays in a long time, guys. A long time, as you can see. Oh, now this is nice. Okay, the rest I'm gonna clean under the tab. Okay, let's go back to the first page. This is a bit more than I wanted, but okay. So let's go over it with a dark color. This is not... This is Calypso Teal, that's what I want. Oh well, doesn't matter. So, blue bricks. A bit over here. And a bit of this over here. Oh. I like it. And then a bit of this. Do I know what I'm doing? No, not at all. It's gonna be one of those days. One of the caps fell on the ground. Anyway, look, I made this. It took me a lot of effort, but I like it. I'm gonna clean this again. And I'll be right back. Oh boy. Right, okay, it started out darker than I wanted. I didn't use the yellow, of course. And look, my hands are beautiful. Okay, guys, well, actually, you know, I felt a bit nervous. I'm not sure if you noticed, but I felt so nervous when I did this. And I don't know why, because I've done this 1,000 times. But now I want to keep the pages a bit white, and this was a bit darker than I thought. And I thought, oh, it's not going right. No, that's what I want to let go of. I just want to do stuff, and it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Let's try it a little bit. Well, it was already dry a bit. These pages are really nice. It doesn't bleed through, so that's nice for such a cheap journal. So, what do I want to do now? I know something. But first I need my water bottle. Okay, so now I want to get a little bit of water and a brush. And I hope I can reactivate some of this. Yes, I can. And just do this. Where's the water? Somewhere over here. And a little bit of this. It's gonna be purple because I'm mixing the blue and the pink. And well, I'll use the other side of the brush. A little bit of this. Oh, it's awesome. Actually, I really love it. Now, not too much, because I do want to keep some white on the page. A little bit more water. Ah, boy. Do you have trouble with that too? That you just want to make a really nice page and it looks really, you know, nice? I always have to think about it a little and yeah, do what I know. So I know how to make dilution pages. And I know how to do this, but I just never do it. And it makes me a bit scared to do it. Because look at it. What is it? Nothing. Okay, that's what I'm going for. Nothing in particular. I'm just doing stuff. But now what? I mean, you know, now what? Okay, I'm just gonna do this. And this is get an old bit of craft sheet. And I'm going to get some paints. Now I do have Dyna Wakely paints, but I can't reach it. So I'm just gonna go for the good old dilution paints. Oh well. So, but I do want yellow. Ha ha, there's no yellow in here. So I do have to get up. Okay. There's yellow in here, I think. Where is it? Yes, there is yellow. Okay. So, bit of yellow. You know what? I'm just gonna do a bit of yellow over here, bit of yellow over here. And I'm gonna leave it like this. Nah. I haven't cleaned this one. Is it gonna be... It's probably gonna be bad. Who cares? Ooh, look at it. That's nice. Gonna do a little bit over here as well. Can you see this? Okay, I like it. And now I'm just gonna do this. Oh, and some more of those. You know, guys, this is really... It started out really hard for me, but now I'm starting to enjoy it. Shall I do a few more over here? You hardly see them. Just clean the brush. Okay, now this I like. This I like. Let's just stop for now. Shall I do another color? Because I'm starting to enjoy this. Okay. What else do I have? More pink. Ooh, bright green. And this one. Green. I'm going for green. Now I want to make little circle. Because this one is crooked. Over here. Ah! Sorry. It's just a little bit much. I'm going to do this. Ooh, I like that. These are circles on circles. Okay. And some over here. It's just a lot coming out. Oops. So put my brush on the paper and just make a little circle. Turn it around. Oh, it's actually a nice circle. I'm not really good with circles, but this works. Well, not quite. Oh well. Oh, but I like it. What do you think? Now it's starting to come together. It is a... I don't know what it is. It's actually nothing, and that's what it's supposed to be. Actually really nothing. Just nice. And actually this is kind of freeing. Because I tend to get stuck in what I like, what I do best, what I do most. Found out that's my autistic brain. Really loving doing stuff that I know and repeating and repeating and repeating. Which I absolutely love, but after a few years, maybe it's time for something new. And now I have to think of Monty Python. And now for something completely different. The large. Sorry guys, I'm rambling. But now what do you do? I mean, this is nice. But now what? Now it needs some black. First I'm going to dry this. And then I'm going to trace a little. And I'm going to get some stamps. I do want a focus point. So I do want a stamp. I've got these over here. Maybe I could just put one of these on here. Is that nice? Survivor. I can do. I survived this page. That might be one. Because this, like I said, is... Oh, this one I like as well. This one. Either this one or this one. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to dry this and stamp this on a piece of paper. And then I'll get back to you. Okay, so this is almost dry. What I'm going to do is this. Ooh, these are very thick paper. Oh, this is the cover, of course. Okay. Okay, this then. This is from an old diamond painting, and I love using it to curl pages back when they curl too much. Oh dear, this was not dry. Can you see that? It was not dry. So I'm gonna add a bit more. Why wasn't that dry? I thought I dried everything. Apparently I didn't. Oh well. Anyway. So I really don't want to use this one anymore. I found some stamps that I want to use. Not this one. These grunge from Studio Light, grunge clear stamps. I can use the word create, but I also found You Got This, and this is really nice for the first page. So I think I'm just going to take some stamps out, just randomly this one. So I am going to use a few stamps. And then, oh, else. No. Or maybe it's fun. You know what? Maybe it's fun. This I took this one out by accident, like this one. It was with the rest. But maybe. I've had this one for a long time. I've never used it, as you can see. Indigo blue. I am going to use this block, the Diane Reevely block, because I have trouble stamping, pushing stamps down. I can't help it. And then I'm going to use my Ranger archival ink because it's really nice to stamp with. It's really nice and dark. Where shall I put it? I want it over here, but I'm not sure if I can stamp that, so I'm going to do it over here. Oh boy. Oh, I can see that this stamp is also a bit older. First, let's see. It's not as dark as I wanted it, but it's okay. I'm not sure if you can see it, but you see a little edge of red. The foam is shrinking. That happens with all my stamps. It's shrinking after a few years. It just starts to shrink. Oh well. And the sad part about this lamp is that it's not completely over here. It's hanging from nothing, so I'm just gonna put another shekel on here. That's better. So, it's not as dark as I wanted it to, so I'm just gonna go over it with this. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, especially since it doesn't work. Well, just a little bit, just a little. Oh, this was the one that didn't work. Well, maybe that's a good thing, because I can make it a little bit darker, but you don't really see it. It's just a bit of scratching. Oh well. Okay, I like it. Okay, well, this is very random. I do like it. So now I'm gonna stamp some more, and I hope that's gonna go better. I've got a little thin plate over here as well. Oh boy, I'm starting to enjoy this. Over here. Maybe just one. Shall I just leave it? No, I can't. I need to do it on the other side as well. That's just something I probably can never get rid of. It needs to be in balance. And then one over here. Now, it's always nicer in threes if you have it. I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. I'm just rambling a little. Okay, I can handle this. I'm just gonna go for the words. Now I'm gonna put that over here. Just a little bit of text. I have no idea what it says. It's from a newspaper, I think. It's just a little random stamp. I do like to stamp them with the rest. Question is, do I do a bit in the middle? Because for me, this is too wide. I'm gonna do it. And I like it. So a little bit more over here. Huh, okay. Now, I really, really hope that I can leave this white. I think it's enough, by the way. So this stamp is gonna go back. What do you think? I want to trace some elements, and I want to try and get some splatters on it with black spickles. And that's it. And I need to try not to make a border around it. Help me out, guys. I don't want a border around this. Well, actually, I do want a border around this. That's, again, I found out, my autistic brain. I really want to do everything the way I always do it. I really think stuff needs my border around it. You know, the 2 lines. It just does. But no, not gonna. And you know what? I'm not gonna put a dot on here. Okay, now that's a bit much to ask, isn't it? Okay. So, do I do a quote? I do like a quote. I've got lots of stuff over here. Wait a minute. I have these. So, I'm going to let this dry a little bit. Use my heat tool on it again. And then I'm going to, in the meantime, I'm going to find a quote. But I'm not going to do that on camera. It's going to be too boring. And then I'm going to trace something, put a quote on it, and that's it. Oh, I actually do like it. Okay. Okay, for the quote, guys, I've been looking through all of these and I found a nice one on this one, a nice one on this one. Actually, these are not nice quotes. These are all so snarky, but I do love that. And I was looking through all of these and then thought, do I do that again in this journal? I always have snarky quotes and I'm a really nice person. But actually, then I saw this one and it says, should I answer normally or should I be sarcastic? That's exactly what I'm thinking. So I'm going to put this one on here and I'm going to use lots of snarky quotes in this one as well because I love these snarky quotes. It's not meant to be real, it's humor. It's just humor. I mean, it's just things like, one day I shall rule the world. Until then, I'm going to bed. Nope, I checked my receipt. I didn't buy any of your meat. So, yeah, I just love stuff like that, even though I don't say it in real life. Maybe that's why I like it so much. I do it on here. Okay, is this dry? She said, and then just did this and was not really sure if it was dry. I'm just gonna do this. Okay. So, lots of you might now think, why is she having so much difficulty with this? Because I do this all the time. I don't. I just don't. I just need to, like I said, do everything the way I always do. Get some paint on the paper, some stencils, which I also have now, but in a different order. And then trace a little, like I'm doing now. So actually I'm doing exactly the same, just not exactly the same, if you know what I mean. This one I wanted to do this. Yes, guys, it's Saturday again. My husband just came back from groceries. I don't know if you heard it, but he opened the door. He opened the door. I'm not gonna... This is another one of those things. This just needs to be traced. In my mind, this needs to be traced. No, I'm not gonna. I am going to do this, though. Oh, and this needs to be traced because you don't really see it. It's not that clear, but no, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to say no a lot at the moment. Now these, I am going to trace. This is just, yeah, I didn't know I was going to do this journal. I need to, I didn't think about this journal. I don't know, what shall I call this journal? Shall I give it a name? So, trace just a few more. And then, guys, what do you think? Do I need to use a dot? Okay, so shall I do the quotes? Yes, I am. I'm just not gonna think too much about it, and I'm just gonna do this. So normally I would think I should cut it in half over here and then do little pieces over there. And where should I cut the quote? Well, over here. Wait a minute, scissors. I do need to cut this a bit because it's a different quote. So this, I'm just gonna do it like this. So I don't want to think about it too much, and I want to, you know, stop myself from doing what I want to do now. I really want to go around this with my pen. Scribble, you know, like this. I'm doing it anyway. No, actually, I wanted to go around it like I always do. Now I just scribbled under it. And I wanted to do a border, which I'm not doing. I want to put dots on here. I'm not gonna do that. So, guys, I think it's finished. No, wait. I wanted to use this. all kinds of speckles with black liquid acrylic ink. Well, not gonna do it. Another time. It's finished the way it is. This is what I want to do. This is my, I would normally not do this journal. If you have a nice name for the journal, because I love to give my journals names, I don't know why, I just do, let me know, because this is out of my comfort zone, but you know what, I really like it. I see these pages on other videos and I think, how do they do that? I think it's way easier to just give it one color. Well, you know how I like to make art journal pages, but I love this. I did it myself. So most of you might laugh now, saying, this is what I always do. For me, this is new. This is new territory. I think I already said that, but it is new territory. And look at it. Look at all those layers. I mean, it looks so difficult. If you haven't done this, it looks so hard to do, because how do you decide where to do what? Well, you don't. You just do it. So come on this journey with me, and we're gonna fill this journal full of stuff like this. And also I have to clean all my stuff on pages like this, and then this is gonna be the start of a new page. And maybe I think this is enough. No, it needs a little bit more than that. But I do want to keep lots of white. And maybe every now and then I'm gonna do a page that's completely covered, or almost completely. I don't know, let's find out. But first of all, if you live in the Netherlands or in Europe where they have an action, this is a really nice art journal. It's sturdy paper, it doesn't bleed through. And, well, the first page I really like working in this. So guys, I'm gonna show you up close again. And what do you think? Are you proud of me? I'm proud of me. There are no dots on this page. No dots. But I do have a sarcastic quote. Well, this is not really sarcastic yet, but the rest are gonna be snarky quotes, because I just love them. Like I just told you, I just love them. Well, there's nothing more to say about this page, except for, wow, I like it. To be fair, what I really want to do, but I'm not gonna do it, I'm gonna keep the cap on. I really want to scribble over here, because this is so white, it's so empty. But it's also, when I see it in the viewfinder, I think, that looks really nice. But when I see it over here, I think, yeah, there needs to be something over here. Nope, not gonna do it. Okay, so that's it for this video. Give me lots of thumbs up, because this is, for me, is a milestone. Okay, you know the drill. I would love it if you subscribe, if you're not already subscribed, and please hit that notification bell. And guys, let me know what you think. Is this something you do every day, or is this new, like for me? Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now, so all that's left to say is, groetjes uit Holland, greetings from Holland. Bye.